Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another Monday Morning Art Talk. I'm Steven Silver, character designer and teacher, dedicated to helping you learn about the art industry and living up to your potential. Whippy! Just want to apologize to you guys for the windy sound. I was on a mountain, so sorry once again, but bear with it. It's a great message. All right, so today I'm actually standing on the top of a mountain near my house, gone out for a little hike, and I just want to give you guys a miraculous Daisy update for those of you guys who know what was happening. And Daisy, I think she was hearing that she was going to be put to sleep, and she wasn't eating anything, and then all of a sudden, we were giving her chicken, we were giving her everything, gave her some hot dogs, she started eating some hot dogs, she started to recuperate, we started giving her toast, she started wanting to go on walks. I mean, she doesn't really go on walks, she'll walk very slowly. I carry her upstairs from time to time at my house to get her up to bed. So she's very tired, but she's pooping, she's pissing, she's eating, and I think more than anything, what's amazing to me is just like she was a docile dog always, and now she's because she's getting so much extra love right now, and it's almost like you go, wow, love is kind of keeping her alive in this. She's getting so much attention where the other dogs aren't. They get jealous how much all the hot dogs she's eating. She's eating 6 hot dogs a day. That's all she'll eat, and toast, and that's it. So so what I wanted to talk about today was, and I'm gonna kind of like flip my camera here just because it's beautiful, so you guys can even just see what I'm looking at, and let me see if I can flip that here. So what I wanted to talk about today was a secret that I really feel that it's something that's hit me within the last 4 months, and it's to me the secret behind getting more creative. If you want to just try to build upon your creativity and you feel like you're in a place where you're struggling and ideas aren't coming and things aren't flowing and you're distracted, well, I want to share with you what I feel has really changed me. And what's really changed me is the idea that things are just how we judge people, how we judge things. And what was interesting, I was at a party last week, and a guy was telling me he is a cowboy fan. He has a cowboy hat, he's wearing that symbol, and he was at the market, and someone who wasn't a cowboy fan, like an Eagles fan or something, football team, completely like berated him and just like was hostile and just judged him just solely on the fact that he was a Cowboys fan. They didn't know who he was. They knew nothing about his personality or anything else, and they were just willing to make that judgment that that person is so bad. And this is the unfortunate thing that has happened with whether you support the donkey or you support the elephant, whether you're red, whether you're blue. I like someone coined, they said, I'm purple. They're right in between, and I like that. You're purple. I kind of feel like I'm purple. I'm in between. And what really sort of like happened was I feel in order to get creative, what's oftentimes happening is that you're putting your mind in the gutter in other places. You're so focused on other things that oftentimes you can do nothing about, and that's sucking up all your time and your energy. And what I just noticed is that I don't care what side you're on, but if you feel passionate about whatever side you're on, you got to ask yourself, whatever you're doing, are you going to be putting energy and effort? Are you doing anything to change the situation? Are you going out and are you doing everything possible to change the situation that is really frustrating to you, which you're really upset about, which you really can't stand? And if the answer is yes, then good. Do something. Go out, do something about it. You want to spend your energy and time there, you do it. The reality is, if you're not doing anything like that, if all you're doing is complaining about any situation that you're in right now, I don't know, it could be politics, it could be work, it could be anything that you're involved in, and if you're sitting there and you're just complaining about it all the time, okay, but you're not doing anything about it, the reality is you got to just stop. You just stop. You just stop putting your energy into something because it's doing nothing for you. It's sucking up your time and it's not making you focus. And what happened to me was, about 4 months ago, I was heavily watching everything that was going on just on the news and everything all the time, you know, in this country. It can suck you in. And I decided 4 months ago, I'm detaching myself from that. I'm not going to get myself, I'm not doing anything for whatever side to go and do it. There's nothing I feel like I can do. I believe in things are going to happen the way things are going to happen. You do what you can, and but things are just going to happen, and you let things happen, and it'll unravel, and you'll end up putting oftentimes so much effort and energy into something and fighting and resisting and getting yourself all wound up and giving yourself heart condition, you know, in all honesty, over stuff that you have no control over. So the answer is why? Why would you want to do that? And so by me, I completely detached myself from, it's like I wasn't getting news alerts anymore, like getting alerts. Every time you get distracted, I get an alert that there's something's going on, you know, it's like crazy. And I just stopped, and all of a sudden, what started happening, I started picking up more books. I started being guided and listening, watching more documentaries. I'm watching documentaries like I've never done before in my life. I'm drawing more than ever than I've done in my life. I'm doing things that are so freeing and so creative. And the greatest thing is, I don't even have to think about it. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just not, again, it's like just letting my mind go and just letting my mind be and enjoying what I'm doing at that moment. And I'm realizing, and 4 months, almost 5 months into it, there's been no stress, there's been no anxiety, there's been no thoughts of just like, you know, going crazy in any sort of, you know, way. It's all completely controllable. I mean, I feel like I wasn't going crazy in the first place, but I just want to say that you can really start tapping into all those things that you think are, you know, not working out for you right now. It's not happening, even in your creativity. It's not coming together for you. So maybe there's something that you're so heavily involved in that every time it just makes you angry and you're irritated by it all the time, and all your energy and all your feeling is being frustrated and being put in there. And that's where, by letting go and just sort of moving beyond those things, you got to try it. And even if you don't think it's possible, well, I say to you, try it. I say start putting things, not being so getting in those addictive personalities and just jumping in onto something and just driving yourself crazy. I mean, it's like when I'm standing on this hill and I feel the breeze and it's the perfect 67 degrees, and just, you know, just looking at this and the beauty and everything else that's on this planet and around us, it's here for us to just really enjoy it and not keep thinking about what's gonna become of the future. Someone said, I don't even know the guy's name because he didn't mention it on this podcast I was listening to on this YouTube thing, and his voice just sort of cut in, and he said, you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about because you don't know enough. You don't know enough to worry. You can't all of a sudden start thinking that, you know, there's, well, oh my God, this is all going to happen and my job's going to get taken away and then this is going to happen, that's going to happen. What are you talking about? How can you even say that? You don't even know enough. So all of a sudden you're creating all this anxiety and all this madness in your head about something that is just not even a matter. It's not even a concern. And so what I want to tell you is try, even if you do it for a week. I'm going on to almost 4.5 months, 4.5 months now doing this practice, and it's awesome. Every day I just wake up and I just let your body take you where it's going to take you. You're going to do everything that you need to do. Trust me. Trust in yourself that you are going to do everything that is required of you to make happen, like anything else in life. You're going to know if you need to answer that email, you're going to answer that email. If you need to respond to someone, all of a sudden it's going to pop in your head. Wow, why did that all of a sudden just pop into my head? Where did that come from? What was that? You know, think of all the things that have just popped into your head at random moments that you had absolutely no control of when they were even going to come to you. And that's what you got to think about and try to do it. I promise you, you're gonna, and then start to just pull back from anything that you feel is really sucking you in and taking up your time and becoming a time sucker and just ripping you of your time, that precious time that you want to be creative. Think about it, try it, put this into effect. I promise you, you know, it works. It really works, and it's the secret to creativity. All right, it really works. So give it a whirl and make it a great week, and I'll see you guys at Design-a-con coming up in November. Take it easy. To subscribe to my mailing list and stay updated on future workshops and events, please go to my contact at silvertunes.com and simply hit join mailing list. Until the next time, make it a great week, and thank you for listening.